Hello everyone. This lesson today will talk about numbers, square and cube numbers, square and cube roots, and factors. Okay, so we will apply it over the last mock exam. Okay, and try to cover as much as we can over these lessons. Okay, as an example from paper 1. Okay, the question was: look at these numbers. Use only the numbers above, okay? Write down a prime number. Actually, a prime number, you have to use the numbers above here to write a prime number. What is a prime number first? Okay, to remember together what is a prime number, it's a number, okay? Has only two factors, 1 and the number itself. Like what? Like 2, okay? If we want to talk about the prime numbers, so prime numbers like 2. 2 has only two factors. 1 multiply 2. 3 is the same. 1 multiply 3. So 3 is a prime number. 5 and so on. Okay? So to continue it, okay, the next number will be 7. And don't write 9. By the way, all prime numbers are odd except 2. But take care. You can't say that all odd numbers are prime. It's wrong. Because 9 has more than 2 factors. 9 has 1 and 9 and 3 times 3. So more than 2 factors. So 9 is not a prime number. So the rest of the prime numbers are 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. All of this number has only two factors, 1 and the number itself. 23, 29, 31, and so on. Okay? This is the meaning of prime numbers. Okay, as you see here in our example, it's obvious that we can find that 5 and 7 are prime numbers. Yes? Yes. So we were right. One of them, just one of them is enough. Okay? Okay. A square number. What is the meaning of square number? Number that if we rise it, I can rise a number to power 2 to give you, or indices of 2 to give you a square number. Like what? Like 3. If you put it to indices of 2, it will give you 9. So 9 here is a square number. Okay? What else? 4 to the power 2. 4 to indices of 2, which is equal 16. 16 is a square number. And so on. 25 is a square number because it can be written as 5 to indices of 2. So the squared number here is 9. Okay? Because it can be written as 3 to indices of 2. So 9 is a squared number. Factors of 55. Actually, 55 can be written as 5. 55 can be written as 1 multiply 55. Also, it can be written as 5 multiply 11. So all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, are factors of 55. Which one belongs to here is 5. So it's 5, yes. Square root of 36. 36, we call it is a perfect square. Why? Because I can write 36 as number, squared number, which is 6. 36 is a squared number, so I can write it as 6 to indices of 2. In this case, the square root of 36 is 6. Okay, so the meaning of square root of a number that I must find the number inside the square root here must be perfect square. Perfect square means it can be written as a number to the indices of 2. So I can write 6 to the indices of 2. So square root of 36 is 6, okay? Cube number, as I told, the opposite of it's like square number. Cube number here, I must find the number that can be written as a number to indices of 3, like 8. 8 can be written as 2 to indices of 3. So we can call 8 is a cube number, okay? Okay, and in this case, I want to talk about what is squared numbers, perfect square number and perfect cube number. It's better to save it and memorize it to easy solve any lesson asking you about this number. Sure, you can, as you know that in paper 1, you don't have, it's not allowed to use a calculator. So in this case, you must memorize these numbers. I'll give you an example for these numbers. Square root of 1 equal 1. Cubic root of 1 equal 1. So 1 is a perfect square, and 1 is a perfect cube at the same time. Okay? Square root of 4 equal 2. And cubic root of 8 equal 2. Because 4 can be written as 2 to the power 2, and 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3, or 2 to the indices of 3. Okay, so we call 4 is a square number, 8 is a cube number. What else? The rest are square root of 9 equals 3, cubic root of 27 equals 3, square root of 16 equals 4, cubic root of 64 equals 4, square root of 25 equals 5, cubic root of 125 equals 5, square root of 36 equals 6, cubic root of, I think, 216, yes, 216 equal 6. Square root of 49 equals 7. Cubic root of 343 equals 7. And so on. I will write 2 until we reach 10, okay? Square root of 64 equal 8, cubic root of 512 equal 8, and square root of 81 equal 9, cubic root of 729 equal 9, and last number is square root of 100 equal 10, and cubic root of 1000 equal 10 too. Okay, it's better to memorize these numbers, so it's easy to you to expect the answer by easy way without using the calculator. And my advice to you is to try to memorize it until you reach 20. It's better for you. Okay? Another question in paper 1 about the square and cubic number. Like this question. Okay. What is the square root of 16 c to indices of 6? Okay, listen to this example. If I have square root of a to the power 2, b to the power 2, I can write it as square root of a to the power to indices of 2 multiply square root of b to the indices of 2, which equal indices of 2 here is a perfect square. So it's a okay? And here multiply b. So it's equal ab. Okay, apply it here. I can write this number as square root of 16 multiply square root of c to n C of 6, okay? Actually, it's easy. Square root of 16, as we said now, it's equal 4, okay? Because it's 4 multiply 4 equals 16, or 4 to n C of 2 equal equals 16. So I can write it like this. And also, I can write c to power of 2, or to n C of 2. So I can say c to the to n C of 3 all to n C of 2. And this rule is called power of power. And the rule of power, we multiply. So if I have c to n C of 3 all to n C of 2, I will multiply the indices together. So it will be c to n C of 6. Okay, so power of power, multiply. Indices of indices is multiply. So now I can, if I take the square root for both number, first term will give me 4, second term will give me, after we go together, indices of 2 going with the square root, so it's 4c to the power 3. That's it, okay? This is what we cover in paper 1 about this lesson. What about paper 2? I have a question covering this lesson in paper 2 too. Okay, like the following. In paper 2, you can use the calculator, but actually, if you use the calculator, you must think, because it's not perfect number. He asking here, draw a ring around the best estimation for square root of 81. Actually, you must think, because you will find a big number over your calculator. Which one is very near to the real number? If you know and memorize that the very near number to perfect square number to 83 is 81, because it's 9. And then we add 3, it's 83. So it's 80 point something, 9, sorry, point something. So the nearest number here is 9.1, okay? Also, you can use the calculator, but also you can solve it by your mind, okay? And this is about what is the square root and what is the cube root, what is the square numbers, what is the cube numbers, okay? We study and cover what we studied in the last mock exam. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you. Bye.